Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Your ass is mine.
You a good cop? Hot shot? Cops don't like me, so I don't like cops.
Come quietly, or there will be trouble.
The movie begins with a police officer, Alex Murphy, and his partner, Ann Lewis, who are sitting together enjoying a cup of coffee when suddenly a message comes through the radio that a group of criminals has just robbed a bank and are escaping in a van. Without wasting a second, Murphy and Ann jump into their police car and speed off to catch them.
We got a cop on our tail.
Central, this is 154. We're in pursuit of 211 suspect. Request backup.
Everybody load up!
All right, let's go. Come on.
Clarence, my leg!
Central, this is Unit 154. We located that van. Now, where's that backup?
Backup is still unavailable.
Stay in touch.
Freeze. Let's see those hands.
Mind if I?
We steal money to buy coke, then sell the coke to make even more money.
You know, those things will kill you.
You want to live forever?
Don't move. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Your ass is mine.
You a good cop? Hot shot? You probably don't think I'm a very nice guy. Cops don't like me, so I don't like cops. I'll give the man a hand.
Hey, wait up.
Easy. Turn.
Got a pressure of 60 pounds.
All right, we're gonna have to intubate this guy. Close off. Let's prep him for a central line.
Can you do that, Dad?
All right, no calls. All right, I think that's all we can do.
The story then shifts to Detroit City, where crime has increased a lot, and around 31 police officers have been eliminated in gunfights. And behind all these crimes is one man, a crime boss named Dick Jones, who along with his gang is spreading terror and committing crimes across the city and escaping easily. To stop this rising crime, the government hires a private company to take control of the city's security. However, the company does not have enough manpower or proper management, so they face a lot of pressure in handling the city. The company responsible for Detroit's safety and the company's officials introduce a new robot prototype designed to perform police duties for 24 hours non-stop, something human officers can't do.
We need a 24-hour-a-day police officer. Ed, 209. 209 is currently programmed for urban pacification, but that is only the beginning. Mr. Kenny.
Yes, sir.
Would you come up and give us a hand, please? Pointed at Ed 209.
You have 20 seconds to comply. You now have 5 seconds to comply. 4.
Don't touch him!
I'm sure it's only a glitch.
You call this a glitch?
Perhaps you're aware of the RoboCop program developed by myself at Security Concepts.
How long will it take?
We're ready to go, sir.
I'll expect a full presentation in 20 minutes.
Yes! Now that's how it's done in the big leagues, Johnson. You see an opening, you go for it.
Murphy is slowly regaining consciousness, but something feels strange because he is not seeing the world with his own eyes anymore, and instead everything appears through a camera's point of view. He hears technicians' voices around him, realizes his body has changed, and starts to understand that something very different has happened to him. Gradually, he realizes that his entire memory has been erased, and now he can no longer remember much about his past life or his family. He notices the technicians attaching a robotic arm to his body, and bit by bit they rebuild him into something beyond human, a powerful cyborg police officer. And finally the transformation is complete, and Murphy is now RoboCop, ready to serve the city once again.
I take my orders from...
What about tracking? You can check his exact location at all times with one of these. His digestive system is extremely simple. This processor dispenses a rudimentary paste that sustains his organic system.
Target. Target.
What are your prime directives?
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law.
This guy is really good.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
Reed, he needs a car.
Thank you.
RoboCop starts his duty to protect the city, and he drives his police car and goes out to fight crime for the first time. The first crime he stops happens at a grocery store, where a man tries to rob the shop, where RoboCop quickly arrives, grabs the thief's gun, and bends the metal barrel with his robotic strength.
Up and say, Pops. 1, 2.
I'll buy that for $1.
Take it easy! We don't want to hurt you!
Let the woman go. You are under arrest.
You gotta kill her!
Your move, creep.
I don't care. Get those men by the stairs now. Hit it.
He's now on the second floor, holding Mayor Gibson and his staff hostage.
Where the hell do you think you're going?
Keep him talking.
Okay, Miller. Don't hurt the mayor. We'll give you whatever you want. No matter how it turns out, I want my old job back! Hey, no problem, Miller. Let the mayor go. We'll even throw in a blow pump. Get up. Any special message for all the kids watching at home?
Stay out of trouble.
The company in charge of Detroit's security starts fighting among themselves, as they do not like that RoboCop is doing such a great job because they were planning to sell their old robots to the government for a big profit. Now that RoboCop is successful, the government will not want to buy the old, useless robots anymore, which means the company will lose a lot of money. RoboCop is resting in standby mode, and he suddenly starts seeing flashbacks from his past life, like memories of his family, and the time when the criminals shot him, and he quickly wakes up and goes out on duty.
Hey, halt! Stop! Call Bob Morton.
Hello. I haven't really had a chance to introduce myself.
How can I help you, Officer Lewis?
Murphy. It's you.
Somewhere there is a crime happening.
We have a glitch or what?
This system was never designed to experience detailed somatic...
This project doesn't concern cops. It's classified.
Sorry, Sarge.
Give me all your money, bookworm, or I blow your brains out. I could hit you in the eye from here. You a college boy or something? Huh?
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
We killed you! You're dead.
Who are you?
You can't enter here. Wait a second.
He's in.
It's you.
Welcome, shopper. Let's take a stroll through your new home.
Can you do that, Dad? I love you.
You thought it all over? Why not make me an offer?
An assassin is sent by Jones to eliminate the engineer who created RoboCop. He plays a DVD that has a message from Jones, and in the message, Jones says that because the engineer made RoboCop and his sole purpose is to harm their work, he will kill him and destroy his machine so that he could overtake the world with his own creations.
We could have been friends, but you wouldn't go through proper channels. It helps if you think of it as a game, Bob. I'm cashing you out.
I don't think I want to pay that, Sal. You're gonna have to give me a volume discount. Think about it, chum. Good business is where you find it.
Word around is that you've got a lot of heavy connections downtown.
Maybe I'm just not making myself clear. I got the muscle to shove enough of this factory.
Go!
Come quietly or there will be trouble. right to an attorney?
What is this shit?
Anything you say may be used against you.
Big Jones! OCP runs the cops!
Without cops, this city would tear itself apart.
He's a cop killer.
Just give me my phone call.
RoboCop goes to the company's office to catch Jones, but when he enters, his software starts to fail and errors appear. His programming was written so he cannot arrest or harm anyone who works for the company, so the system blocks him. Confused and stopped by his own code, RoboCop is unable to catch Jones.
You are under arrest.
On what charge?
Aiding and abetting a known felon.
It's a little insurance policy called Directive 4. Any attempt to arrest a senior officer of OCP results in shutdown.
Put Lieutenant Hitchcock on the line. There's trouble in the tower.
Prepare to fire.
Murphy, it's me.
She takes him to a factory, and at this point we see RoboCop's real face for the first time, which is actually Murphy's face. We see the company's boss, Jones, as he gives his contract eliminator a new assignment, and that is to eliminate RoboCop, and the eliminator then leaves to carry out this mission and try to eliminate him. On the other side, we see that a lot of crime has spread throughout the city because the police department has gone on strike.
Whoa, a new tide!
He's in the steel mill. Let's go. Emil, in the van. Come on, man, now don't get killed.
Murphy, I'm a mess.
You have 20 seconds to move your hand.
Dick Jones is wanted for murder.
This is absurd.
Serious charges. What is your evidence?
I had to kill Bob Morton because he made a mistake. I will board the chopper with my hostage.
You're fired!
Nice shooting, son. What's your name?
Murphy.
Sometime later, a new type of drug has appeared in the city called Nuke. The OCP company, which is responsible for the city's security, has reduced the salaries of police officers and also canceled their pensions. And because of this, the officers go on strike and they refuse to work until their demands are met. As a result, there is a shortage of police in the city and crime starts to increase. The crime situation in Detroit is so bad that even thieves are not safe anymore. If one thief tries to steal, other thieves attack him and steal from him. This shows how lawless and dangerous the city has become.
Just take it and get out. It's the cops, man. Cops are on strike, stupid.
made.
All I know is where I get it!
Freeze.
Nice shooting.
The operation at the factory is completed, and the criminals have been captured or killed. The next day, RoboCop drives near his home. As he does every day, he remembers his wife and child. He recalls all the small memories of his family life. He remembers how he used to apply nail polish on his wife's feet and tickle her playfully. And thinking of these memories, he leaves the house. His wife looks out of the window and wonders if the person she sees is her husband, but she doesn't recognize him immediately. RoboCop is being called into the police department. The officers question him extensively. They intimidate him, asking why he has been following the woman, and they remind him that she has suffered mental trauma after her husband's death, and that he is not her husband, and they say that he is only a robot. And Murphy, realizing the situation, accepts their words and says that he is a robot.
Alex, don't you remember me?
Touch me.
It's cold.
Your husband is dead. I don't know you.
What is this happening?
It hardly befits the dignity of my office to have to come to you, Johnson.
When are you going to start paying the cops so they'll go back to work?
In the event of default, OCP shall have the uncontested right of foreclosure.
We're taking Detroit private.
You want Detroit to tear itself apart so you can raid it like you would any other corporation?
Get out of here.
I'm okay.
Calm down.
You see now, bastard!
I want to see some results.
Yes, sir. I'll show you what we have.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you RoboCop 2.
Stop or I'll shoot. Stop.
Meanwhile, RoboCop and Ann go after the child who had previously shot at RoboCop, and when they reach him, they find a police officer involved with the drug lords selling all the police station's confidential information. RoboCop catches him and extracts details about the factory where the drugs are being manufactured, and he then heads to that factory alone. As he arrives at the factory with his car, the car is blown up by a bomb, but RoboCop is unharmed because he is hiding beside the car. He survives and enters the factory where intense gunfire begins.
You want me? Dead or alive?
They say he's got a brain. I want to see it.
Let's not get carried away here. We're talking about a piece of equipment.
Pain centers are alive.
Move. Move!
If you don't fix him, it's murder.
I'm doing you people a favor just by talking to you.
Be in touch.
The police department calls the engineers from the OCP company, the ones who originally built him, and among them a female engineer takes charge and begins fully reprogramming RoboCop. She installs a completely new software system onto his existing corrupted software, aiming to restore him despite the severe damage he has suffered. After reprogramming, his entire behavior changes. He is no longer the same as before and has effectively become a completely new robot. And following this, he joins Ann on an operation.
I am so glad we had this chance to dialogue.
Look at you. It's like you're brand new.
Thank you, thank you.
How you feeling, Murphy?
I'm just fine, Warren.
Ready for duty, partner?
You betcha.
Murph, wake up, will ya?
We should talk.
Hands up. Let's go. Everybody up.
Anything you say can and will be used against you. This isn't very nice. A word on nutrition. Your hair looks lovely.
They did something to you.
Waste makes haste.
Go, refrigerator, pecker neck.
Murphy, come on, let's go. It's OCP. They screwed him up.
It's not as if he can just say no. He has to obey. Run a few thousand volts through him, pray his insulation holes.
What's bugging you, Murph? Kane's bugging me.
Once his system is restored, RoboCop regains full awareness and he takes his team and heads straight to the factory where the criminals are producing drugs. This time, RoboCop knows everything as he anticipates which criminal will be where, who will shoot from where, and how the attack will unfold. And using this knowledge, he takes down many of the criminals, although several police officers also get injured during the operation.
500 million in cash, Nuke money seized by police, and apprehend the Nuke Lord Kane.
I got good news for you. You're going to have a chance for immortality. I'm afraid we lost our patient. We got 6 minutes before the brain's useless.
And after eliminating him, they remove his brain so it can be implanted into a cyborg. However, even after becoming a cyborg, his brain does not function properly. And to help it work better, the company officials give him drugs, as he was already addicted to them. And after taking the drugs, his brain begins to function slightly better. Kane searches for his team members and eliminates all of them.
I'm looking for a Mr. Hop.
How much you need?
Let's get out of here.
Gentlemen?
For God's sake, Marv, these people are criminals. Why do you have to label people?
It's business we're talking about here.
He's got it all worked out.
Nuke gives high quality at a cheap price.
So leave us alone and anybody who wants it.
You get to be the mayor who cleaned up Detroit.
Don't leave me.
I won't leave you. Who did this?
It was Kane.
13 dead in what appears to be a Nuke money massacre.
No comments! I said I have no comments!
Now let's go live to Jess.
The company officials are giving publicity about their new cyborg, and they show that this cyborg will eliminate all drug-related problems in the city. And when Kane sees the drug cylinder, he completely loses control and wants to get the drug container. At this moment, Murphy also arrives at the scene, and Murphy is there to capture Kane because he has committed many murders.
We need a law enforcement unit capable of meeting the enemy on his own ground.
RoboCop 2.
Bastards, maniacs.
This single container holds enough nuke to addict a city block.
It's high time we put an end to this plague.
What's wrong with him?
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing at all.
You get out of here! You're obsolete!
Could look bad for OCP, Jones.
Let's give him what he wants.
This was all the work of one individual, a person who had her own agenda that wasn't in sync with the goals of our company, a woman who was not a team player. Good thinking.
You don't realize what we're losing. Monster was crazy. How did this happen? You really built a RoboCop?
We can't even touch him.
We're only human.
Years later, a futuristic advertisement on TV is promoting a perfect world without crime, poverty, and with millions of good jobs waiting to be filled. The voice in the ad calls it Delta City, a dream city being built for people. The main anchor, Casey Wong, in a news broadcast called Media Break, reports the day's top story, that the Omni Consumer Products Corporation, responsible for Detroit's major reconstruction plans, has been officially taken over by the Japanese Kanamitsu Corporation. This news is being watched on TV by a young girl named Nico Halloran. Nico is a small child, but she is very skilled at using computers. One night after she finishes eating and drinking, she goes to her room to sleep, and at that time, massive bulldozers roll into the neighborhood, followed by rehabs heavily armed with urban rehabilitation officers sent by the company. They are carrying eviction orders, claiming they are just helping people relocate for the construction of Delta City. Families run trying to grab their belongings. People scream and cry as the rehabs start rounding them up, and some plead for help while others fight back, and the company's men shove them into buses and vans like cattle. The girl's parents are also captured by these people and are put inside a bus for detention, and as a result, the girl is left alone, separated from her parents, and in the end, she wanders among the broken settlement and the ruins of the city.
We clear. Clear.
Freeze.
Come back here! She's gonna get us all killed!
You now have 10 seconds to comply. I am now authorized to...
Oh, that's a police armory. All we gotta do is figure out how to get that door open. What are you, picking out drapes? Come on!
Come on, let's go!
New guy is making me nervous.
You think it's him? We're low on ammo, need immediate backup. Right now.
I got Murphy's cruiser on the grid, sir. He just turned around.
Murphy, continue pursuit. That is a direct...
You called for backup?
Shoot him in the mouth, splatterbrain!
Cyborg eats bullets, Josh!
Nice try, creeps.
Jesus, Murphy, are you okay?
I'm fine, Anne.
RoboCop and Anne are returning when they see Neko, and she looks them back and then enters a church where poor people are residing. A business meeting is going on, and the bosses are very angry, and one executive asks the man in charge of security concepts where the expensive RoboCop is. The man says the police had problems with RoboCop, but he is taking care of it. The boss tells him to send RoboCop to the rehab team and warns that if he does not, the small resistance group could become a big problem, and he shouts at everyone to leave. Officer Paul asks why he should have a robot on his team, but the boss interrupts him and gives him only 4 days to clear out Cadillac Heights for demolition, and if he fails, OCP will lose everything.
What if I don't want a robot on my team?
You've got 4 days, McDaggett.
Then you're further over the hill than they say you are.
On the other hand, RoboCop is being repaired because he had been set on fire. And at this moment, a company officer arrives with a chip and goes to Lazarus to tell her to implant it into RoboCop so that he cannot make his own decisions.
His friend was in trouble and he made a judgment call. Cops do that, you know.
Murphy's dead, sweetheart. That's on record.
How can you interface human components with a machine and then complain when the human part makes a decision?
Tell you what, Doctor, you talked me into it. His emotions, get rid of them. Do it. That means you make him predictable or you look for a new job, sweet cheese.
What's going through your head, Murphy?
I think I'd like to be alone with him if it's all right.
When Lazarus sees RoboCop's family photographs and videos, she becomes emotional, and because of this, she cancels the plan to implant the chip and smashes it with a hammer. RoboCop plugs in his pen drive and starts copying all the data from the police computer. And he does this because the people involved are rebellious and insurgents. However, the special thing here is that these people have never committed any crime, but still the company officials treat them like criminals because they are considered a threat to the company. After this, RoboCop goes to the place where all the rebels are staying, and it is a church where the little girl Nico is also staying, and at that moment, Paul arrives with his force on behalf of the company.
We have reason to believe there are squatters in that structure. Now step away from the door, or you'll be cited for obstructing justice. This is your final warning.
If you want to get in there, you're gonna have to shoot through us.
RoboCop!
I'm scared.
Don't be.
Nico, let's go!
Come on!
He is total, man! People, come on! We don't have time for this.
We're tracking him, sir. He's moving. That's impossible. The building's surrounded. Find a manhole.
Hey!
Tracking. Beacon.
Tracking? What did I tell you? He's gonna lead him right to us!
Oh, shut up, Coons!
Paul is giving a TV interview in which he blames RoboCop for everything, saying that Anne's death happened because RoboCop shot her, and as a result, she died. The rebels cannot fix RoboCop themselves because they do not have the technical knowledge, so they send the little girl Nico to Lazarus.
Who are you?
I'm friends with RoboCop. He said to thank you for not taking his memories away.
You must be one of Kenemitsu's boys.
Give me a status scan.
Organics intact.
Let's get everything hooked up to the generator. Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay.
Alex, I thought you'd never get home. Welcome home, Murphy.
I heard Murray call you Murphy. Is that your real name?
Nico, you see those resistors over there by the ratchet? Get them for me, will you?
Hey, Matt, where you going?
Leon, I told you I don't have time.
You got a van back up?
Please direct me to the rehab staging area.
Stun hall.
Hey, you got a light?
Allow me, scum. Where's McDaggett?
I thought your damn ninja was supposed to take care of RoboCop for me.
It is difficult for me to continue our business.
Just get the robot cop off my back.
Willing to pay good money to know where the rebel base are.
The last tip saved your ass.
Hey. What do we have here, huh?
Where's McDaggett?
Room 212.
I hope you are insured. I have a message from Officer Lewis.
You
I must commandeer your vehicle for police use.
rebels who are staying in the drainage system suddenly get raided by the company officials, and the company captures all the rebels. However, Lazarus helps Nico escape, telling her to go from there and save herself. And Nico then escapes from the place. And after that, Lazarus herself is captured by the company officials. The company officials and Paul tell the police officers that they will have to work for them, otherwise they will be fired from their jobs. All officers throw their badges and quit on their own because they love this city and will not let its people become hunted down. Paul then goes to the criminals and tells them that they will be paid if they work for him. And hearing that, the criminals agree to work for him, after which the company officials train them in using weapons so that they can drive the people out and clear the city. The little girl who had escaped is connecting her laptop to the company's server through the drainage system. And in this way, Nico connects her laptop to the CCTV cameras and locates Lazarus's room, where she was being held captive. After that, she reaches the room through the air vent and talks to Lazarus. And Lazarus tells her to do one thing, and that is to connect the CCTV cameras to the TV network so that the entire city can see what the company officials are doing. And soon the TVs across the city start showing live footage of the company officials' actions. Lazarus appears live on TV and informs everyone that the company is attempting to destroy the city.
It's time to show how real cops kick ass.
Hold your fire until absolutely necessary.
OCP is the enemy. For God's sake, help us. Innocent people are dying.
We don't fire on police officers. You're out of line, McDaggett.
Sit down.
Good idea.
How may I help you, officer?
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
You're gonna miss all the fun!
Get away from the door!
What are you doing? What are you doing? We're dead, you stupid slag!
Maybe our plans were overambitious. Let's gentrify this neighborhood. What do they call you? Murphy, is it?
My friends call me Murphy.
Well, I gotta hand it to you.
You call me RoboCop.
And this is where the RoboCop trilogy ends. I really hope you enjoyed the recap, and if you did, then be sure to check out other awesome videos on the channel. And as always, I thank you guys very much for watching.